You know, they have to be out to get me. They have to be here for some reason that's not love, right? You know, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve someone that is so like me and gets me. Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about love and fear. Recently my heart chakra has really been opening up, and with that I've been feeling a lot of love, but also simultaneously I have been feeling so much fear that it's almost outweighing the love. And I just want to come on here and talk about that and talk about the fears that I've been having. And yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you like me. Don't forget to follow my Instagram. It'll be on the screen and in the description box. And also follow my OnlyFans if that's something you're into. Okay, so let's get into it. Like I said, my heart chakra has been going crazy lately. I have been working on releasing trauma, which I've talked about a little bit. And whenever I've been releasing the trauma, it feels like the armor around my heart is getting softer and softer and softer. And because it's getting softer, I am able to love people more and differently and easier and all of that. But it comes with some fear that we have to all work through. And it can be super confusing because it's like, okay, I'm feeling this such good feeling, but then it's like, oh my gosh, this is almost too good to be true. And you come up with all of these reasons to not let someone love you or to not love someone. So for me, my thing has always been like, I need to control things. I'm a huge control freak. Like in relationships, especially with my ex, I was the biggest control freak ever. I would pick out everything he did and I would just pick at it. And I would be like, you're not doing this right, because I was hyper focused on the fact that no one could ever love me correctly. And whenever you're focused on the fact that no one can love you correctly, how are you going to see someone love you correctly, you know? I'm not saying that everything is my fault and not to put a blame on anyone, you know, but it's like projections and fears really come up in relationships and it really confuses us. And a lot of the time we blame our exes, me included. I have spent the last 6 months blaming my ex, and I'm just ready to take some responsibility because I feel the love. I feel he's a human. We're all human, and I really think we all just need to be a little bit like kinder to each other, a little bit more, I don't know, like give each other the benefit of the doubt more. And that is what is really resonating to me at this moment in time. I just want to give people the benefit of the doubt, even if they've hurt me before, because I know now that I am responsible for my feelings and I'm responsible for who's in my life. And yeah, I'm responsible. If I let someone treat me some way, they're going to treat me some way. But if I don't let them treat me some way, they won't, you know? And I have to work, I have to really work on accepting love, because like I said, with my ex, I would pick at everything. It's like you have this beautiful thing, which is love, with whoever that is, or with yourself, or whatever. And because you have this beautiful thing, you're scared to lose it. You're scared of all the reasons it could not be true, and it could not be real, and this could be fake, and it could go away, and you could just be stupid for believing in this love, okay? So all these fears start coming up, and we're like, holy shit, this means this is not meant to be. I gotta go, yeet, gotta go. Like, this is too much for me. Why is this so hard already? You know, like stuff like that. We come up with fears, and for me, it's a fear that I'm gonna let someone walk all over me. Whenever I was young, I had to let my dad walk all over me So that translates into my dating life. But I was like, I will never do this again. I created this belief in my brain that I will never let a man walk all over me again. And by doing that, I ended up just following my fear and projecting the fact that I wanted things to be awful, so they turned out to be awful. It's like it's your biggest fear, but because it's your biggest fear, you are attracted to it, and you find situations where it's gonna show its face to you so you can heal it. But then when we see it, we don't realize that it's just wanting to be healed, and we're scared of it, so we run away from it. So you're in this relationship, or in a relationship with yourself, or with friends, or whatever, and it is something that you've always wanted. It's something, this person is just as crazy as you. This person wants to do everything that you want to do, and you click so well that it's almost too good to be true. It's like, oh, there's no way that he or she is this much like me. This can't be real. You know, they have to be out to get me. They have to be here for some reason that's not love, right? You know, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve someone that is so like me and gets me. I'm gonna put up all these blocks because that's what I'm used to doing. As humans, that's what we're used to doing. We put up these blocks and we're like, no, you cannot get me. Like, so I'm safe right here. I know you're trying to love me, but it seems too good to be true, and I can't handle this right now. I don't believe you, you know? So it's like we put up this wall, and then you really can't see that this person is just trying to love you. And in my case, I would receive the love, and I would take it, and I would look at it. And it was like I would read it like a book, front to back, back to front, and examine the love. I would examine, is this the love that I want? Is this person's love worthy enough for me? Is this person's love, is this person's love good enough for me? And what the fuck? I don't know. Like, I am so hurt that I'm questioning if someone else's love is good enough for me, you know? Who am I? And that's the control thing. That's me saying, this doesn't look good to me. I don't trust you, universe. This doesn't look good to me. Oh, he's doing this. This looks like he's gonna cheat. He talks about loyalty too much. Red flag. He's obviously a cheater because he talks about how he needs someone that's loyal. And it's like we twist these things, these good things that these people have, and the qualities that they have that we want in them, we twist them. Someone's kind, and we make it into something that it's not. Or someone is adventurous, and we make it into something that it's not. And every person on earth has flaws. Every person on earth has baggage that they're dealing with. And every person on earth wants love. And I think a trap in spirituality is thinking that you have to be 100% whole to be with someone. And what I mean by 100% whole is 100% fixed, 100% perfect, 100% good. I'm never gonna get triggered. I'm never gonna be mad. I'm never gonna be sad. I'm never gonna be sad. I don't know, like, I'm never gonna cry. I'm never gonna go crazy. I'm never gonna get in fights, you know? But that's not life. And instead of complaining about where we are, I think it is so important to just look at it and be like, why is this happening for me? Like, why, if you're in a relationship and you're arguing with your boyfriend all the time and you just can't accept his love, or arguing with your girlfriend all the time and you just can't accept their love, take a step back. Why can I not accept this love? Are my negative thoughts only when I'm with this person, or is this a thing that has happened with me before? So look at your thoughts. For me, I like to look at my thoughts and I'm like, do I have these thoughts about multiple people, or is it about just this person? And most of the time it is that I have this thought and these worries and all of these things, and I have them about everyone. I have them in every relationship I'm into. I feel unworthy. I feel like they don't open up to me. I feel like people don't open up to me because that's a mirror that I'm not opening up to them, and I'm not being honest with them because that's how I am. I'm scared to put my heart on my sleeve because I've been hurt so much, you know? And every time I put my heart on my sleeve, it gets, you know? And so I built this mechanism that, okay, I'll just build a barrier around me and no one will ever be able to touch my heart again. And whenever that happens, we cut ourselves off from happiness. I was in the relationship with my ex and I was miserable because I wanted to be miserable. I was miserable because I was analyzing every single thing. And it got so bad because we were both like that. We were both analyzing every single thing, and both of our fears in combination were coming up, and it was just too much chaos to be together at that moment, you know? And I'm having these realizations, and it's like, I looked at him like he was an evil person, and now it's like he did things to me that I did to someone else in the past. So me thinking he is evil is a reflection of me thinking that I'm evil for things that I've done in the past. And I'm just on a huge forgiveness journey, and I'm just ready to start loving people. And I have a history of cutting off everyone in my life. I have a history of letting people love me and then hanging on and sabotaging it. And being proved over and over and over that I can't be loved. And that I picked the wrong people. Or that whatever. That is shown to me over and over and over, but it's not reality. I'm not picking the wrong people. My ex fucking loved me so much that we got so angry at each other because we just wanted each other to accept our love. All of our fights were about the fact that one of us was insecure, or one of us was not believing the other person about some sort of love, or about how the other person didn't show up the way we needed them to, or whatever. It was just us blaming each other for our emotions over and over and over. We were just not mentally able and capable, and we didn't have the mental capacity to deal with that in the relationship. We were both emotionally stunted, in my opinion. We had childhoods that were traumatic as fuck, and that kind of stunts your emotional growth, and it makes you try to protect yourself. And you see all these people with secure attachments, and you're like, I want that, you know? And I want you to know that you can have that. You can have love, even if you're scared. Whether you're someone that's anxious and puts up walls, or whether you're someone that's avoidant and puts up walls and runs away, I promise you that you can receive love, and you can get to the point where you feel secure. Just the biggest thing that I have learned is to just let myself feel how I feel and stop fucking judging myself for how I feel. That has changed my entire life. I now, every day, am just here. I'm just being. I am just here. I'm just feeling my feelings, and I'm following them. I'm done using logic. I'm done, you know? Magic is possible, and I believe in magic, and I know that my life can be what I want. And I feel whenever someone goes through a breakup, you hear all the negative things, but you don't hear the positive things. You don't hear about the nights they stayed up talking for 12 hours. You don't hear about the vacations they took, the memories they had together, the firsts they had together. You don't hear about those things. So I challenge you to be a little bit more kind with your words about people in your life. And I want to just say in this video that everything that I've said about my recent ex in the past was a fear projection. And yes, the whole story is true. Yes, we really hurt each other, but it was not one-sided. And I'm ready to take responsibility for that. And I'm tired of being a victim. And I guess in this video, we're talking about love, and that is my most recent love experience. And I've been reflecting on that a lot. And I don't know, I just want to also like apologize to him for blasting his name everywhere and disrespecting him and telling his story when maybe he wasn't ready, and making the healing process harder on him. Although I am not responsible for his feelings, I shouldn't have called him all of the things that I did and said all of and just put his baggage out there like that. I don't believe in that. And I wouldn't want someone to do that to me, you know? And maybe it would be a wake-up call, but why is that my job? Why is it my job to give someone a wake-up call? That was my intention. I did not have a good intention. I wanted him to be fixed, and I wanted to control the situation and eventually get back with him because I wanted him to get it. I wanted to speak to him through video almost. And simultaneously, you guys wanted to hear the story, so I did it because I knew you guys would watch it, you know? And the story is completely true, but I don't know, there's just a different perspective under it now for me. It's just like, these evil situations, these awful situations aren't just awful. There's underlying things, and just because awful things happened with a person doesn't make them awful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got a little passionate, a little ranty. I am just ready for us all to be loving each other. I think that is such a huge lesson that is going to be hitting us all in the next year. And I feel like the earth is moving into more of a heart-based center. And I've always been scared to live with my heart, but that is what I'm doing now. And every single day I'm waking up and saying, what does my heart want? What do I feel? And just letting my heart lead the way, because my brain gets in the way. I'm tired of thinking and I'm just going, you know? And it's crazy, and it seems like, oh my gosh, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should use logic, you know? Like, of course, be safe, you know, but your heart's not going to tell you to do anything that's not safe, okay? That's because it seems like it's not safe. Read into that. Read into the fear. What is it? I love you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe, comment a heart emoji down below if you watched this far. Follow my Instagram, subscribe to my OnlyFans, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you.